Resume. Okay, I just started the timer.
Awesome.
Right. So great. So Janet, would you like to share screen and kind of let us know where we're going to go for today? Or
Let's
do you want me
see.
to do that?
Yeah, you go ahead. You're good at that. And
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Oops.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to minimize that. All right. So we had a mom. Would you like the mom document open? Would you like?
Well, we could look at, I know Danny you did some editing on the to-do list. So we could
Yeah,
take either one
I
or, yeah.
added a couple of or when Mary was taking notes from the last meeting. I didn't add what Mary's sharing now. I didn't add these
Oh,
yet, but I did what Mary wrote in the
right.
principal notes.
There's a different document. Help me.
It's in the
Let's see.
mom report.
Very good. Okay.
So yeah, we could look at those. This one first. Yeah.
So yeah, scroll all the way to the bottom.
All the way to the bottom. Checkpoint. Let's go here. So Ryan, you could take a look at this. Janet did a really thorough assessment of all of our online presence. That was really wonderful. Thanks for that, Janet. And we do have that recorded. So it's really fascinating from a marketing perspective, Ryan, in the future to kind of see how a marketing firm does a assessment. Do you want this part starting here? These are the notes from our meeting. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, that's good.
Mike, can you take this on the business phone? Good afternoon, Trigger Point Therapy. How can we help you? Sorry. Okay, guys, go ahead. Okay, so here we are. So here's the Empire. So Janet, thank you for doing that. I'm going to move our pictures over to the side. So on here, you did this kind of, what would you call this, I guess?
Well, it's sort of a mind map. That's what.
Okay,
Yeah,
so here's the Mary Biancalana Empire. I thought was kind of funny. All right. So then, and that summarizes the data that you collected about each of these entities well above. And so these were the notes from our meeting where we were thinking of the Thinkific site is the online portion of that. We had talked about a couple of online business question marks as to whether or not we could make a separate business for the ATPS or Thinkific along with CCMPR. Do you want me to keep going downward and not revisit this?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so me and Danny had some steps. These blue items are my action steps. And I said to Danny, I got to tell everybody, I took the Labor Day weekend as a non-labor weekend, but I will be working this whole weekend, so I'm on it. Okay. We did buy ChicagoTriggerPointSeminars.com. Is that correct, Danny?
Yes, that is.
Wonderful.
So I still have to figure out how to connect it to Thinkific and just
No problem.
Also when to do it with the timing, just because the webinar is upcoming.
Yeah, no, right. We can wait for Janet to tell us what to do with it, but I just thought it was a good thing to have.
Yeah, but it's secure with our name.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we're going to go with, not advanced Trigger Point Seminars. So that's good. Yeah, we like Chicago.
Me too.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We all need to know that.
Yeah, good. And then we can decide when to switch over. Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Right.
Please, Mike, may I have that phone back? I have a timer running on it. Thank you. Okay. I have a timer running on that. So a clock, yeah.
2:10. I think I closed it.
Oh, no problem. Oh, it's running. Woo.
Wow.
Mary B. Luck, it's still running. Okay, guys, what custom domain should we think for? We took a tangent to the Constant Contact. I know, Ryan, you're on this call, and Ryan's going to be scheduling some tutorial, just like a familiarizing himself with that product. We did do the e-blast. Thanks to Ryan for giving us the content. And then thank you for giving us the raw content. And then thanks to Danny for just doing we showed that to Janet and you really did like it. Thanks for the feedback. So that's good to know. Yay, Danny. Thank you. Yay, Gina, for doing the Constant Contact in the past. Okay. So different blog posts for CCMPR and Thinkific. Those are my action steps. Janet, thank you for giving us the keywords. So we talked about Google Trends,
Great.
and you gave us, oh my God, it was 1,700.
It's kind of inspiring as a list of ideas for, and I'm sure you already have a ton of blog
Perhaps.
post material, and just go,
Right.
oh, this is trending, or this is people are searching these. Yep.
Yes, and we went to that. So was it called Google Trends? Yes. So we
Yes.
learned about that. So Ryan, we can tell you about this at another meeting. You may know about it already as well. Danny, if you could do me a favor, I think, did you copy your list of keywords to everybody, or did it just go to Mary B?
I might have added it to this document
Oh, thanks.
at
Oh,
the
okay.
bottom,
Okay.
like a screenshot, and then
Yeah. Thank you.
but I think I put it in a spreadsheet as well. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so here's your notes from our past meeting. A lot to do. Yes, we need to focus on 20%. That gets us 80% results. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
That's really important, because there's a lot, it's sort of overwhelming. Everyone has a lot to do, but if we really are smart about it, we can figure out really what is the 20% of action items that we can do to get 80% of the result we want. And I think that's a good thing to keep in mind.
Nice, nice. Thank you. Okay, so you gave us the About Us action step, and I believe Danny was able to work on that today. Were you able, Dan?
Yeah, so I added like everything that you made into the site.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, it should, if you
I'll
refresh, it
refresh.
should.
Yeah. Let me go.
So it's not the prettiest looking thing right now, but it's like all
Okay.
the content is there to
Okay, so
figure
there's the
out.
About Us. Yes, I did add the content per your request. I had that done last week.
Good.
So we added
That's
these. And
awesome.
again, this would be hey, Danny, could you
Yeah.
write down 7 minutes, 25 seconds?
Yeah.
7 minutes, 25. Anne Marie, please, English major, do English major edit of the About Us content. She might even, yeah.
And does she use Grammarly? I love Grammarly.
I think she uses her Brainly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right. Well, that works, yeah.
Maybe.
But for us non-English majors, Grammarly, you can do it as an extension, a Google, extension.
got it.
But you can also just copy and paste and go to their site, and
way.
it gives you spelling errors. It highlights all your spelling errors and your grammar errors, and then you can choose if you want to change it or not. And I find
Wow.
with trigger point content, there are some phrases that it doesn't understand. But you can choose whether you want to make a change or not. I'm trying to think of an example, but anyway, just some of the terminology.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put here that Janet Grammarly app, or it's an extension. Right?
Yeah, Grammarly. I think it's grammar. Yeah, there you go.
They are. See?
There we go. Yeah, that's it.
Grammarly.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you for
Not
that.
that she needs it, but for everybody else. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so then we're going to go here. So thank you for Danny. So again, this needs work, but we want you to see that we're doing what we're helping the whole team.
Whoops.
Okay, so
Dog
here it
was
is.
barking.
So again, we're just, I added a little bit about me, and now based on your suggestions, Janet, back on the mom. So we added our featured instructors here again. A couple
Good.
more. I did them by accrediting, and then here's me. So if you don't like the order of this, I put a little bit more about me. So I do see on the mom report that I could, like, I'm going to ask Anne Marie, like, I've done this in the second, what do you call that? Like, not possessive, second person.
Right. Third person.
Mary.
Yeah.
But then in another area, I used the word I and then identified myself as the writer. So like here I put I, Mary Biacolana, teaching seminars for 20 years, online education, like how did this learning channel come to be? And then I may also add Ryan, I am also continuing to use your input, which Danny and I put in another working document in which Ryan, as a newbie to this field, said, are you sure you're doing a good enough job to explain to people the basics? Both Ryan and Janet gave the suggestion of do a 60-second video. So we still have that on the docket. That's on our to-do list. And Ryan, I've copied and pasted your insights. And Ryan also compared a few other of my colleagues' websites.
But
Janet,
good.
we
That's
went
excellent.
to a different meeting. And Ryan, that was really good insight because you guys know I'm immersed in this, right? I know this by the back of my hand, but I need to hear it from a new person's perspective. So thank you. So then Janet had said, I need to add more about myself being a subject matter expert. And this is there. And then we can move on back to that. So thank you, Danny.
Yay, Danny. That's a great start. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
If we go back to the mom, then here, I'm going to add this then, Janet. Once I see the content, the main thing is to convey to the website visitors my authority as a subject matter expert. Quotes, oh yes, I forgot about the quotes. In clients such as Google, we want a wow factor. Okay, thank you. So Danny, if you could write Anne Marie, 11-minute, 25-second mark, and work with Mary to get the wow factor per Janet's suggestion. And Anne Marie, as a writer, can add that. She knows my history. And thank you.
Maybe Ryan, since you went on and looked at competitors' websites, I know I can't think of the top of my head which one, but some of them have, like after the about page or even on the home page lower down, they might have a testimonial that's in quotes and then it got the name of the author at the bottom. So you might want to think about putting that right on the home page somewhere. So it's right up front. And, you know, we talked about a Dave Simons quote, a Bonnie Pruden quote, something about working with Google and maybe the Chicago Bears, like some, you know,
Right.
those would be really, you know, just everybody knows those, you know, everybody knows who they are.
Right. Got it. And we could probably import their logo. I think the logos, you're able to use the logo. They're on public, but I'm not sure. I'll look into that. Okay, thank you. Yes. Great. Okay, so do you want me to keep moving then? Next, we've got MOZ, Janet.
Right. So yeah, we can hold off on that
Okay.
for now because
Okay.
what we're going to do is wait on the free trial for that once we're
Yes.
ready with everything and we feel like we've got all the content we want in place.
Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So we're going to wait on this. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask about if Mary can go back to, like, if you still have the tab up for the About Us.
Yes, I have it open. Hold on for a second. I'll make the corrections later, people. I type fast. I don't type correctly. Okay, Dee, go ahead.
I was just curious what you thought, Janet, if we kept the instructors on, like, just or like on the About page, or like or keep it still on the home page. If you have an opinion, like what's like more crowded, or if it's
Right.
Like I originally had a short name and just this short little thing about them. So like if it doesn't bring value to add the photos here, we could just keep their photos on another place. They're in the homepage. I'm going to go back to here.
Right.
They're already down here. What are your thoughts?
Right. So you're repeating, but maybe let me get to think off the cuff, but maybe what you could do is have About Us be Mary, and then have links to our instructors, like have our instructors as like a little, you know, heading, and then have their names, and then just a hot link, you know, a live link to go to their section or their page or whatever. And I know it's hard to make it go to the right section sometimes, but I can help you with that, or you can think if it, maybe people can help you with that. But
Okay.
maybe that would keep it clean and neat. And so you
Right.
want to have it where people are, when they're reading something, they go, oh, I really want to read about this, this instructor, and then you jump over to their section. You might actually create a page for each instructor and have a drop-down menu of our instructors or something like that. And that way,
Yeah.
when you link to their name, Jane Smith, then it goes to their individual page,
Right. Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of that. And just, yeah, I guess my main goal is to keep it clean, or as clean as
Right.
possible.
Yeah, and I like that there's not like a ton of different items in the top menu bar, but I think having the about us and then the an instructor's link would be
Right.
great. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, thank you for clarifying. I put that on the About Us document that we already worked on today, Dan, but
Okay.
let me go back to the mom. Tell me where to go, guys.
Okay.
MOZ,
Um,
I'm moving down.
Instructors. And I do also look at what other competitors are doing as far as what they have in their menu bar and how do they organize all this material.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah. We looked at, yeah. Am I moving down from here,
Oh yeah,
Jen?
so that was the Google Trends. So that you can go on any time and go to a new Google, just go to Google Trends and
Mhm.
then put in your keyword like trigger points. And this is what pops up. And then you can do it by region. You could do
Mhm.
it by state. You could do it by, world, global.
Mhm.
And then you're getting ideas of what people are searching for some reason now, like,
Got it.
and
Got
those
it.
are things that you want to put for your blog posts, obviously.
Got it. So then again, Danny, if you could write at the 17-minute mark, this may be an Anne Marie thing, or this may be a Ryan thing. So
Mhm.
Ryan, same to you at the 17-minute mark here. What our dream is for me to have a bunch of content already available to you guys, and then you as part of the marketing team would have the freedom to decide, all right, Mary B has given me 32 little quippy things of headaches, knee pain, shoulder pain, back pain, elbow pain, finger pain. And if Serena Williams goes down with knee pain tomorrow, pooey pooey, Lord forbid, Lord forbid.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Then I'm just saying, right? It's going to be on the news. Maybe you could be like, oh, we've got an arsenal in the drive. And you could search, did Mary B do knee pain? Sure
Right.
enough, there's 3 things that I did on knee pain. Does that make sense to you, Janet? So once
Yeah.
we have this arsenal,
Mhm.
so then Ryan, I know you were kind of asking like, what are the next steps?
Mhm.
So I'd like to meet with you, Ryan, to give you access to the Facebook page, because what our dream was to go backwards. And I know Facebook doesn't allow you to like pick a date and go 3 years ago. So you have to scroll through it. But what I would like you to do is to take the short little quips and the photo. They're so valuable because there's an image of the face with a headache, and it says chronic headaches lose $2 million per year in the United States. Trigger points in the sternocleidomastoid, again, whether this means anything to you, but there's like, because I had an intern from DePaul University, and we must have done 60. And they're short, they're
Okay.
good, and
Mhm.
they're already done. So
Mhm.
why would we invent this shit? Like, I'm like, oh
Mhm.
God, I already did
Right.
it.
You don't need to invent because you've already done all this. So we're just trying to use what you already have. One thing you could do for that would be
Yeah.
to pin at the top of your Facebook page either a video or a slideshow of all of those little short posts so that it's all like right at the top. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you could do like a little video where it's basically,
Okay.
you're just fading in and out from one article to the, I'm not really sure what it looks like, but to
I'm
get,
not either. Okay, Danny, So
Do
at
a,
the 19-minute mark,
yeah.
that's an Anne Marie job. Or Ryan, do you know how to do that?
Like the Facebook stuff?
Yeah.
I want to say, I think so, yeah.
Let's put it the 19-minute mark. There's a task for Ryan or Anne Marie because that is beyond my comprehension. But
Sure.
thank
And
you.
it'll say like create a slideshow or
Got
upload a
it.
video or whatever.
Got it.
So with your team there, you could, I'm sure, figure out
Got it.
how to do that. But just whatever makes sense. But to get all of that in one, and then also those can be obviously on the website as
Got it.
well.
I'm going to take a tangent just so I can pin that task. So I'm in the online education folder. I'm going to go to marketing. Do you feel, Danny, I should go to marketing because within here, Ryan, this is going to be a you then. If we had a folder that's, if it's under marketing and if you guys tell me to go somewhere else, if we do a already available Facebook library, or that idea that I had where we said, if Ryan was able to go back and copy the text that I had already created, would I make a folder here, do you think, Dan,
Um,
in marketing?
yeah, I mean, I guess it's wherever you and Brian want to have that, because I guess it makes sense to have it in marketing.
Right. Or it could be just under online education, but it could be under marketing. Yeah.
Right.
Because you're probably going to use it on social media and on the websites.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I guess it's like promotional too. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so see what I'm doing there, Ryan? I know that you're shared in the marketing and promotional items.
Mm-hmm.
So then this is going to be the library of Facebook content. So then the dream would be, this is for sure, Ryan. It's like, this is a 3-hour job because
Yes.
I've had, and I can also, hey, Mike, can you give me that folder that's in the front office that says marketing? It's one of those 3-pronged folders at the top there. Rachel Demersion did it. I'll show it to you. And all right, I'm going to move forward. I'm just going to leave that there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thanks. Okay. Can I go back to the mom?
Mhm.
Would you like to be here, Janet?
Uh-huh. So Medium, again, we can hold off on that, but that'll be a great platform to post original content. You can also post original content on your website blog, and then you can share it to Medium, because Medium has an automatic feature where it goes back and shows the original date it was published and where it was published, and that's really important for Google searching, and so that you don't get in trouble by reposting something. And it helps with Google search because you're creating a connection from your website to Medium. And
Got it.
this is an important sort of related thought, is like your Massage Today article, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that you could write a blog piece with a little introduction about you're writing how you came up with your article or something, and then you can link to the article. If you haven't already done that, you would link to the article on Massage Today, and then that connects your Thinkific site with Massage Today, which is huge.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So Danny, this also is going to be a Anne Marie thing because she helped me with that article. Let's get my time clock. 23-minute mark, Dan.
Mhm.
Okay, so the topic here is the Massage Magazine article.
Mhm.
Within this, whatever blog medium we choose to use, I'm using the word medium,
Mhm.
I will post a blog that is how I came up with the article or articles, whatever. There's a couple.
Right.
There's 6.
Okay.
Then within the blog, I link to the Massage Magazine article on their Massage Magazine website.
Yeah. So you would have like a live link of, to read the article on Massage Today, it'd be like a link, and then if you click here or something, I can help with, I can get help with
Got
the
it.
details of that. But so that again is just another way to show your subject matter expert, you know, uh, that you've written this article and it was published on Massage Today. So like to have that on the Thinkific site, it could be in the About page. You could also have like a, well, that could go in your blog, obviously,
Okay.
on Thinkific. So you could do, one of your blog posts would be your Massage Today series, whatever.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And then within a blog post, you can link to like, say you have these Facebook posts or something about knee pain, then you could have knee pain highlighted. And if you click on it, it takes you to one of your other articles on knee pain. And all of this is, Google search magic, helps with the whole SEO thing, but it also gives people more to read on your site. You want them to go from one page to the other and stay on your site as long as you can keep them there.
Ah,
That's sort of the key. You want them not to leave your site. You want them to go read an article and then go look at another article or go look at the instructors or the courses, that type of thing.
right. Got it. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
So good.
Great.
So good. Covering a little bit on Facebook.
Yes.
If
So can I
need
I-
help, I'm happy to create a Facebook company page for the Thinkific site or anything.
I would say that I'm gonna have Anne Marie
Oh,
be
yeah.
in on that because
Yeah.
if we might have to, as I said earlier, once you see this, I told you guys, I think it's a mess. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna have to get rid of all of it because I think it's all connected to Mary Tizay, which is my maiden name's personal page.
We can, we
I-
should be able to keep anything you want and just
Oh.
make changes. Yeah, I think
All
so.
right, okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to show you guys this. I'm not going to take long on this, but Ryan, this is all here. I know this looks totally mental, but this was my way of keeping track of like what I provided my intern. So in this marketing folder, which is this fat, starting in 2014, we
Wow.
have the exact date of every Facebook post and the video that this girl and the text that she did for me. So we have all these dates from 2015,
Wow.
2016, did all the dates, which videos we posted, why did we post it, 2015. Now, does that help us? I don't know, but I'm just saying this was this girl's way of trying to do marketing in 2014. But welcome to the world has changed since
Yeah,
2014.
6 years.
yeah.
Another great use for those might be that a lot of people that do marketing say you have to, send out email blasts every day, which I don't think you have to do every day, but if you did, and they're talking about how can you possibly do that? It's so much work. But if you took those posts and that was one of, a little video, really short video or a little short post, with those images, then those could be your email blasts.
Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, those definitely could go in the
Okay, got it.
email content, basically. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, yeah. Well, I am a definite, I'm a definite negatory on that. I think
I know.
we've looked
Yeah,
at Chuck Duff stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny and I have been in, even Ryan looked a little bit at Chuck stuff, and I'm not going to, but I hear you.
No.
I do need to
Yeah.
create more content.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I think you could pick like, twice a week or something and do them like one time it's just a little video, one time it's just a little
Okay.
post,
All right,
something
so
like
Ryan,
that.
that might be a you because you're the e-blast guy once you and Gina meet. So 20, that'd be for you, Ryan, at the 27-minute mark. So I guess the trick is, as we're going to get into this library, I want to get this library of content and then have at it.
Use it. Yeah.
That's the dream,
Right.
is to,
Right.
and I don't want to reinvent the stuff. There's already, we must have done honest to God, 115 individual posts, and they're all short and sweet,
Yeah.
and they have a video, and they have the picture of, the exact referred pain pattern. So Ryan, you don't need to be an expert or
Yeah.
even care what this means, but this girl has already done all that work and if you've got arm pain or hand pain, it's all done.
Yeah.
So let's get that
That's
library going.
fantastic. It's fantastic because so then you could use that for your email campaigns as just like sending some interesting, helpful content to your email list.
Yeah, good,
And
good.
and then you can share that on your Facebook page and share that to LinkedIn and maybe share that to Instagram but I would just say right now, LinkedIn and Facebook, are the main two, right?
Got it. So
So
Ryan, I
then
guess, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, going off of that with all the book of post, is that something we would also put on LinkedIn? Because that's something we still need
Definitely.
to
Yeah.
create.
Yeah. I mean, what a great thing. The best thing to do on LinkedIn is to post regularly and especially short videos.
Mhm.
So you got them. You got them in the can.
Right.
And each
Yeah.
one of these starting, so I hate to do this to you, Ryan. You ready? Can you write this down?
Yeah.
So Ryan, here's the date. I know you're going to kill me. It's 11/12 of 14, November 12th of 2014. And I had another intern. Now, there may be a new way to scroll to Facebook and start looking there, but we were posting almost every fourth day.
Mhm.
So 1 year from that date into maybe like June of 2015,
Mhm.
there's literally 40 really good shorts. So thank you. So Ryan, now you see the value. I know this is going to be a tedious job for you, brother, but now do you see how Janet says how valuable this library will be?
It's
I would
huge.
never, ever make anybody do a job. that- really, no, man, I'm a huge believer in that. I'm grateful to have Ryan as an intern,
Yeah.
but this is really important. So thank you. Okay.
Well, you can figure out like what's the easiest way to share this content. Like, should you just repost it higher up again on Facebook and then share it to LinkedIn, or do you, like you can figure out like a process that just takes a couple of clicks, hopefully, you know.
Well,
Can we also end up being in a situation where like we go back to this content and then it's like maybe we like do a little spin on it or add a little and like
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But my dream though still is then to have, if you can, I don't even know if you can do this on Facebook, right click and copy, and let's start getting this library full. And Ryan, you can organize it any way you want. You could do
Mhm.
individual Word documents, and we might have 40 Word documents, or maybe you'll have all like you can call me. We could do it by headache stuff, shoulder stuff,
Mhm.
knee stuff, low back pain stuff. We could do it by subject area. So that way, then if somebody hurts their knee and it's in the news, oh, we got a knee pain. Let's go to 5 articles on knee pain.
Right.
Does that make sense to you, Janet? Because that's how our
Yeah.
field thinks.
Yeah, definitely. And
Yeah.
you do want to have some kind of call to action at the end of each post. So you could say, um, basically either get people to subscribe to your mailing list for more updates or whatever, So you could have them subscribe to your mailing list. You could have them go look at your website. You could have them go look at your courses. You could, think about something you want to tell them to do at the end of every post, right?
Got it. Yeah. I don't know if I did that call to
Because
action.
that is like solid gold what you have. So I think when you go to the post, if you don't have the original documents, like the original video, the original content in a folder on your computer or on a flash drive or something, then you can go to Facebook and scroll it down, 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 and then you can probably download the
We've got them
videos.
all. We've got them all.
Oh,
So
then you don't need to go to Facebook.
Danny has created a really excellent Excel document.
Okay.
That Excel document, Danny, is on
Mhm.
Google. So we
Okay.
have, thank you, Danny. Danny's created, so the video links are low priority because some of them might not even work anymore. But we have a video link Excel document where it's right. Is it by the date that we put them on, Danny? Maybe.
Yeah, I think towards the bottom it's more of the date, but
Mhm.
then towards the top it's just any video that's either public or unlisted.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you put them on your website, on the Thinkific site somewhere, like, you know, under, I don't know if you're going to have like, or if that would be on, I'm not sure if that would make sense. But if you put them on your blog or on a page, like they could be little blog posts, but then you
Okay.
could share them from your blog, as that's the original place, and then share them over to Facebook, LinkedIn, other
Oh,
social media,
okay.
right? You got to figure out, where do you want to start from, or do you, from Constant Contact, do you start as a email post
Yeah.
and then share that over to LinkedIn and yeah, Facebook.
Well, that's a question.
Yeah, but maybe that seems like extra step.
That's an extra step because you know what?
Yeah.
That takes formatting. Ryan, you've seen
You're
that
right.
Constant Contact.
Yeah.
Danny, you've worked with it. Of course, Gina and
Right.
Anne-Marie have. I have wanted
Yeah.
to just blow myself in my face because sometimes the formatting is so, it takes time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like the
Yeah.
idea of them waiting for me to approve like the layout of it,
Right. Yeah.
I
No.
think a blog is just here's the words,
Yeah.
here's a picture, move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
No squares, no fancy curly cues. Ryan, would
Yeah.
you agree? You're nodding.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Janet? If we just
Oh no, that sounds fine. Yeah.
because this way, then I'm out of the loop
Yeah.
because
And
I'm
I think you
usually the
have more
one.
control over the look of it if you do it from your blog or from Facebook or even from LinkedIn, rather than Constant Contact has their own formatting, and you might not like how it looks when it's posted, and so yeah. And you're
Okay.
not going to use every single one on Constant Contact. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So
Okay.
take them out of the loop.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Back to the mom report, or would you like
Mhm.
something else? Because
Sure.
it's
Let's
now
go. I don't know if we're at the bottom.
12:44.
Okay.
Yep. I've got to finish.
So yeah,
one I
Google
got.
Trends. That's just for future reference when you're ready to start new blog posts.
Okay.
Which you don't need to
Got
do
it.
now.
Oh, you said that already. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, they're interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that,
medium.com. Hold off for now.
yep.
Okay, that's the idea. Got it. Knee pain, Blue Ocean.
Yeah. Now again, you can share these to Medium as well.
Okay.
These posts. Yeah.
Oh, FAQ. We did also. People. Oh, should we have a people also ask? Remember,
Yeah.
Danny? That was
Yeah.
fascinating, right?
Yeah. So that's kind of cool because it gives you the questions that people already are asking. So
Right.
so that can be for your FAQ. It's like, oh, this is exactly what we want right here.
Got it. So what do people also? We do a search ourselves.
Yeah.
And then when Google provides people also search for this,
Yeah.
those should be the frequently asked questions we include. All right, thank you.
That was just an error, that FaceTime screen popping up when you
Oh, right.
went
I
on
know.
some, like, whatever, more
I think when you hit the
resources.
call us button, that's what pops up.
I think it was it was a link for resources like publications or something. It was it should have been like a printed document maybe. I can find that
No
if
problem.
yeah, that's not that big of a
Got it.
deal. Yeah.
Okay, so it is wrong. Got it. Thank you. Okay, and then okay. So that
Now
was
I'm working on a very kind of involved marketing plan document. So we have like a 3-month timeline of what we're trying to accomplish in the next 3 months, and then 6 months, a year, that type of thing. And so, and I've been kind of revisiting people on YouTube, especially that are coaches for people to doing online courses. And there's a couple of just fantastic coaches, and they help people work on their, you know, their courses, and then how to find the right people to take the courses, and how to structure it, how to price it, and all that. So I can send that information. Not that you'd want to like hire them right now, but they have a lot
Sure.
of good information. And
Sure.
one of the things I thought was interesting from a couple different people is you already have everything you need to do like a 6 to 8 week course. I mean, right? I mean, I feel like you already have that. So you're doing these one-off courses, but they said you're not going to make a lot of money just selling your videos as bundles. That's a great way to help defer some of your costs for marketing and other expenses you have. But your real money is going to come when you have a 6 to 8 week course, and you get you know, even 10 to 20 people to sign up and pay $500 to $1,000 or whatever, and they get an in-depth training, and you're just doing these live, you know, Zoom meetings once a week.
Right.
You're giving them homework and all that. So that's just something to consider. And that's what when we start sending out connection requests on LinkedIn, I just have a list already of 9,000 people that are trigger point therapists, and you can select them by, you know, country, state, whatever. And so that's what we want to do, is build your network of people that want to take your courses for the continuing education credits, right? I mean,
Right.
and that's one of the opportunities that you have. And then I'm thinking, is there another opportunity to teach the general public about knee pain and back pain and all that? Like, can you also teach that? It seems like you already are doing that, right?
Well, we have them on stock. So Danny and I had that idea from the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and we have them on hold. Are they they're not shown to the public, right, Dee? So I have to go back to here.
The coming soon ones, or
The ones where you and me built. So I'm going to go to manage your content. The ones that were to the lay person, we called them mini courses.
Yes.
yeah, I think they're still in draft mode, so
Okay.
not to the public.
Where do you want me to go, Dee?
Courses.
It's just faster. I would get it, but Danny is way faster than me.
Yeah.
He's the expert. He built this baby.
So that's a different audience, obviously, right? So you've got your professional audience that need the certifications
Right.
and the continuing education. And then you've got your mini courses for the lay person, you know, for the general public. And then, so those are two different audience that we're going to
You
go
could just scroll down because they're
Okay.
not called.
Oh. Yeah, here they are. So
Yeah.
head pain, shoulder pain, body area. Danny even created a template. Then all we have to do is file copy, file copy, file copy, file copy.
Yeah.
And the dream
Okay.
is that these will be
Now, can those Facebook videos you're talking about, can they be used for that?
damn right they can, of course. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you could offer it as, you know, a priced for people, the general public, you know, to watch one or probably one at a time or whatever, you know, or
Okay.
you could offer a free, you know, live event. You could offer them as just free content that you'd give away when people subscribe to your mailing list. You know, that's very valuable.
Right.
That will send you, you know, if they have headaches, then you send them a little document with the video and the information on how to cure your headache. And if you want to learn more, then sign up for this other class or whatever.
Got it. Okay.
So then a third, so we've got the professionals, then we've got the general public with pain, and then we've got your consulting at Google, to me, that there's got to be more of that. And that could be like you're teaching either the head person there in massage therapy, you're teaching them a one-on-one course, or you're doing a 6 to 8 week course for other people that are at that level of working for a large company like that. And
Okay.
they're, and I know now it's weird with the whole, not, the social distancing and the travel and all that. So normally you would obviously go to the headquarters, but can that be turned into an online course? That's what I was thinking, or a one-on-one, like a coach consulting type thing. But that's sort of a third group, I guess.
Yes, I agree. And I could be honest with you, I've been approached by other people. My colleague Spring Fawcett, Danny knows her. She owns the Tiger Tail products company. She's
Uh-huh.
wanted to team up with me. She provides the products. I
Uh-huh.
go to Commonwealth Edison and
Mm.
teach their guys and girls who do the hanging of the wires how to eliminate back pain.
Right.
She links with
Yeah.
me. Da, da,
Yeah.
da,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Okay.
I would say, yes, we would
Yeah.
need 7 other people on the staff just to
Right.
go down that road. But if it turns
Right.
out,
Yeah.
I'm willing
Yeah.
to do it.
And are your other instructors people that could do that? Or is that?
That's a great question. I do, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Or your other people at your clinic? You've got instructors and then you've got your clinic
do.
folks. Yeah.
I have other colleagues, NAM, TPT.
Right. So you could put together a group that would want to do that.
Well, I had always talked about the possibility of them becoming franchisees of the Trigger Point training program. So
Mhm.
me and Danny give them the package. It's a
Uh-huh.
7-hour course
Mhm.
on knee pain, and they get my slides, they get my videos,
Mhm.
and they play the video on the screen. Everybody replicates what Mary B has shown. They get my quizzes. They run it in Pittsburgh. My
Right.
buddy pays me a franchise fee. They can run it in Florida. They can run it in California.
Yeah.
So there's no question I've been approached to do it. I
Okay.
just didn't have the material in a box yet.
Yeah. That's a whole great idea, the whole thing. Yeah. And I know when I was doing some research, and you had mentioned this with the certifications, that you can't have a pre-recorded course. It has to have a live component to it. So that is a good way around that you have different people teaching the classes live,
Right.
whether they're on Zoom or not, but it's not canned. It's not an evergreen course. It's real,
Right.
yeah. So that's a great idea. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we got 5 minutes to wrap
Okay.
up. So we have a series of action steps. Hey, Ryan, how do you feel about creating that library? So your 2 main tasks right now is we do need to get out another e-blast. I remember your dream was to touch people 3 times, because Danny, do I have anybody except those 2 girls who registered for this course coming up?
Yeah, it's just that one girl.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So
right. That's
let's think about how, and this might be, we can finish up here and then we can also do some emails, but how do we reach people quickly in the next week? Like,
right.
let's think
Right.
about that, and
Remember,
one way is to go ahead and start sending manually. I can just start sending out connection requests on LinkedIn, so that's one possibility, but
don't worry. I'm not like, while it's frustrating, it's not the end of the world. All
yeah,
of this is learning.
yeah,
This is me
yeah,
putting in sweat equity.
right,
So
yeah.
does this girl need to know there's not other people on it? I think I was pretending there was a bunch of people on one of my webinars, and
Yeah.
Danny kind of called me out on it because this box appeared. But whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
It's all a learning experience, and it's all good. It's all good.
right. So I would say one is going to be that Ryan can, even if you don't know how to resend it, Ryan, if you can't get together with Gina, like she said, she'd be willing to meet with you later tonight or even tomorrow night after work time. So Gina B, you can send her a text or whatever, but she did tell me that. Or do you want Danny to do this one? Because Danny, I know you've got that other job, so I don't want to give you another task and say, Mary
Right.
B, I don't have any time to work on your company. What's your thoughts, Danny?
Um, I don't know. I wanted to only do that first email since I
Fine.
want to focus on
respect that.
building the
I
website.
respect that. You said that from the beginning. You did.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray. So you're going to get together with Gina. We need to get it sent out. I don't know what we want to change or how do we get them to open it. I think I fear that some of my people's stuff is going, my stuff is going to their junk mail. Anne Marie and Gina have manually sent out an email from my Gmail account.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think that I want to spend a ton of time and look desperate for this 19th. I think I want to stick with the plan
Yeah.
to promote all of them.
Right.
And then maybe we just need to really do that. Are we
One thing
okay?
would be to just skipping constant contact, just go right to LinkedIn and Facebook and post a little, we talked about doing a little intro
be-
video. And I don't know if you have that already, if you could do that, but a little intro video, and we'll just do it as a test if you can, if you have time. Then it'd be interesting to see how that played, as far as getting people attention, to
Okay.
get people either to go on the
Got it.
site or to, and you
Mhm.
can just do it direct on Facebook and share it to LinkedIn or post it on LinkedIn.
So Danny, I already kind of had that blocked in my head.
Yeah.
Like, again, I don't know when you and me are scheduled to work again this week, Danny. So I can't speak ahead without knowing. But
Right.
like, I thought it would be interesting to have a camera on a tripod, those really cool looking lights with the umbrella, a
Yeah.
table, my branding, and say, hey guys, this is what it's going to look like. Here we are in the studio. I'm getting ready for the live class.
Yeah.
Got our media expert. You've got me. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know on headaches. If you can't make it to this one, we've got 6 more scheduled to the end of the year.
Right.
This is the future of education, and I am ready. I am up to date. I've got the studio and the lighting. So click on this link below and boom, we're done.
And
Right.
yeah.
Wouldn't that
And
be
say,
interesting?
yeah, it's going to be fun, and
Yeah.
sign up for the class and sign up for our email list or something like that,
Right.
give
Right.
them those action items. But awesome. If you could do that, I think, and throw that out there on LinkedIn, then everybody, and then if you do it on LinkedIn, then you put tags, like trigger point therapist, or, whatever, there's other tags that you can put on. And then people that have already signed up to get any posts and articles and videos with those
Yeah.
tags are going to see it,
Got
right?
it.
So
Yeah.
we don't have to sit there and send out one contact request at a time.
Got it.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So then D, what that means is I could use Mike's phone on the tripod. Mike could tape this.
Right.
I don't need you to drive over here, but maybe we could. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go.
Mhm.
You guys can keep going if you want. I could leave this open. I'm gonna defer to your judgment, Janet. I don't know if you have
Okay.
anything specific for Danny or anything specific for Ryan, but I gotta go maybe.
I think this is good. I think
Yeah.
if there's any follow-up, we can put it in that action item, Google Sheet.
Yeah.
We can also add things here. It's nice to see things. I think we stick to those 2, and then if we just want to email me if you have any questions. I'm glad to help if you need anything technical that I might be able to help you with, as far as if we decide to go ahead and switch the domain name, maybe you want to wait,
Okay.
till, like that type of thing. If you need help, I
Oh,
don't know what
definitely.
Thinkific helps, if their support is good. If you can send them a support ticket.
Yeah,
Sure.
I definitely will let you know. They're pretty good at responding, and there's guides for everything for that site. So
Yeah, good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but and Ryan, also send, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or give me a call. Mary's got all my contact information. And then I will, if you send me your email, if you want to be shared on the documents that these things, the mom report and the
We
action.
already did. I think
Okay, good.
Ryan's in the
Yeah.
whole folder,
All right,
Cool.
awesome. Yeah.
right? D, he's in
Yeah.
the
yeah,
his
you
mom
should
reports
be.
in marketing, and then he's already in marketing. the
And
marketing folder.
overall, I feel like an important thing to remember is you already have everything you need to create an incredible, like 6 to 8 week course and get 10 to 20 people at first to sign up, and figure out what to charge where it'd be worth their time and it would pay off for them and all that.
Mhm.
And that I was one of the people that I follow on YouTube that coaches people starting courses, says that all you need is like Google Docs and an email. You don't need a website. You don't need any of this
Right.
stuff. So the first courses that some people do, they're so like rough, but they're sort of like, it's a way to just get started. Cause I know you're probably, it's, you don't want to get caught up in the whole, everything has to be perfect. It
Right.
it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right.
Um,
Oh, I'm big on that.
Yeah, good. Well, that's good. Me too. I mean, because if not, you just kind of just want to wait till everything is exactly
Oh,
perfect.
no.
But
Yeah, no.
it's fine. Everything's
Forget it.
fine. Your
Right.
Thinkific
Right.
site is fine, and
Right.
all your social media is
That's
working,
it.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
So
I've created entire slideshows at 17 minutes to the hour. Danny can attest for that.
yeah,
And Anne Marie's been, clicking it, and Danny's like, "We need to go live. It's 30 seconds to 7, and the
yeah,
webinar's going live."
yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
"Tell me what LeBron James makes per year. Tell me what the top 7 money makers in soccer are." And Mike is in the background, like, "Here's the information.
Yeah.
Anne Marie's doing this." So we're okay. Janet, you are j.jt.street. What?
Janet.t.street.
I was close.
Yeah. So it's Janet Travell Jr. Yeah, Janet.t.street at gmail.com.
Why don't you come up?
Uh,
There you are. I just
There
didn't
we
give
go.
enough
Yeah.
time.
Awesome.
All righty.
Good.
Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for everything. Good meeting,
All
everybody.
right.
Thank you.
Yay. Good. All right.
Okay. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Have a good
Bye.
day. See ya.
Bye. Thank you.